So we're going to start in child's pose. Have your hands on blocks, unless, Helen, I'm going to do a little with the blocks in the beginning here. So obviously, modify what doesn't work for you. I'm not offended. That goes for everybody. Obviously, things don't work in your body, your mind, your spirit. The goal here is to build ourselves up, not take us down. Okay? So muddle through it. Let your knees go wide and your big toes come together if that's available. Rest your hands on the blocks. Now, when you do that, you may notice that your forehead is a little further away. I shut that off. I think it's the other thing that makes noise. Okay. We're good. Come back to the penalty box. I'm putting you in the penalty box. Mm-hmm. Activate your arms. Feel the sides of the triceps engage. Let the shoulders slide down your back and begin to feel space and length. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and then a loud exhale breath out through your mouth and press all the air out. Okay, we can do better than that. Inhale full. Exhale out. Now we'll seal our lips and we're going to begin the art of breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Ujjayi breath. And you just do the best that you can. Couple more cycles, just arrive. If you feel a little spaced out or a little wiry or whatever, tired or energized, whatever it is that you brought with you to your mat this morning, allow everything to just kind of settle the best that you can. Keeping your hands firm on the blocks, and obviously if this doesn't work, don't do it, okay? Press up onto all fours in tabletop position. So the hands are directly on those blocks. Great. You're gonna inhale, sink the spine down and look forward, press into the blocks. Together we'll exhale, round the spine deeply and look in. So it's just a basic cat and a cow. Your hands are just elevated, okay? Inhale, sink the spine down and look forward. Exhale, round the spine deeply and look in. Inhale, sink the spine down and look forward. John's doing the opposite. Exhale, round the spine deeply, look in. Get back on track, bud. Inhale, sink the spine down and look forward. Exhale, round the spine deeply and look in. Come to a flat back tabletop position. The hands are going to stay down. They're going to be firm. The outer arms are gripping in. Just extend your right leg back in space, hip height. That's it. So neutralizing our pelvis, working on core strength, pressing into the blocks, not arching the spine, not rounding the spine, finding neutral. Lift that inner right thigh up, flex the foot, yeah. So keeping your arms the way it is, point your right toes, and like a little ball, draw your right knee and your forehead in and round. Pause. Open it up, yep. Hug it in. Slow. Open it up. I want us to not rely on momentum and really use core. Hug it in. Open it up. Slow. Round it in. Try not to arch the spine. Open it up. Pause. Keep the right leg lifted. Curl the left toes into the mat if they're not already curled. Lift the left knee an inch. So now your left knee is hovering and your right leg is in space. Now lift that the right leg up and back, three-legged down dog, and you come up now, three-legged down dog with hands on blocks. Okay, perfect. Come forward, hug the right knee in. So same deal, now you're in a down dog doing it. Re-extend, slow. Try not to let momentum carry you, hug the leg in. Extend it up. Arms are active. Hug it in and pause. Nice and tight, nice and close. Step the right foot forward and through. That's it. Use the blocks for a beat. I want us to stay down, either palms flat or hands. You can pop up onto your fingertips. That's good. Shoulders slide down the back left leg, nice and strong. Right hip glued in. Step the left foot forward to meet the right foot at the top. Feet could be together, a little separated. Use the blocks. Long spine, create the space. Yup. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, long spine, create the space, pause. Take a big step back with your right foot. Use the blocks. Left foot to join plank. Drop your knees down on an angle, halfway to a push-up using the block. So I only want you to go a little, let the elbow slide down the side body. Straighten your arms. Good. Scooch your knees in just a tiny bit, your back and tabletop. Just have to scooch your legs in a tiny bit, your back and tabletop, knees down. Good. Extend the left leg back, three-legged tabletop. So the left leg lifts up hip height. Pause. So it's really important. You're finding neutral, which means you don't want to arch, you don't want to round. You kind of want to find the length of your rib cage towards the navel. You're lifting from that inner left thigh and you're not opening it up. It's neutral. Good. Point your left toes. Hug the left knee in like a little ball. Do it slow because we want to go on kind of momentum, which is not what we're looking for. Extend the left leg back, three-legged tabletop. Good. Hug it in slow like a little ball. Extend it back, slow. Hug it in like a little ball. Extend it back nice and slow. One more. Hug it in nice and tight like a little ball. Extend it back, pause. Left leg is lifted in space. Curl the right toes into the mat. Lift the right knee an inch. So your right knee is hovering, your left leg is lifted. Hips go up and back, three-legged down dog. Left leg is in the sky. Amanda, switch leg. You did that leg. I was like, something's not right. You're really testing me. Point your left toes, come forward, hug your left knee and give it a squeeze. Yeah. It's like something looks funny. Extend the left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Come forward slow. Arms are straight up and down. You're hugging it in. Extend the leg up and back. One more. Hug it in and hold. So when you hold the leg in towards the navel, just switch your gaze to the front skinny edge of the mat in between the blocks and then guide your left foot forward and through. Pause. Use the blocks to help you elevate yourself. Hands are on them flat or on your fingertips. Shoulders slide down the back. Back right leg gets a nice lengthening stretch. Left hip grips in. Keep the dristi a little forward. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Feet can be separated a little. Use the blocks. Long spine, create that space. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, long spine. Keep that length. Take a very generous step back with your left leg. Big step. Right foot joins the party, plank. Use the blocks. Straight up and down with your body here. Yep, one straight line of energy. Halfway to a push-up, use the blocks. You can drop your knees if that suits the practice better. Good. Plank position. Use the blocks. Hips go up and back down dog. You can keep the blocks there if they feel good. If they're not your jam, totally fine. Just move them forward. You'll use them later. Arms stay straight. Look to the top of the mat. You can step, or hop your feet in between those blocks. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come up slow, anchor, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. At the top here, arms go up, dive over, bent knees, forward fold, let your head go. Long spine to prepare. You're gonna step to plank once again. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog pulls you through your body slow. Use the blocks to press. There you go. Hips go up and back down dog. I personally been using the blocks in my own practice. It feels really good for just kind of expanding the shoulder blades. Yeah, but it's not for everybody. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. You can step or hop light to the top. Just get there safe. Long spine, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Arms go up. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold, let your head go. Long spine, prepare. Step. If you're gonna hop, you're gonna land light in a low push-up and pause. That was good. Peel through the up dog or cobra. Pick your poison with that, press even. Hips go up and back down dog. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step, float, skip, or crawl. To the top we go. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Anchor. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go up. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine, prepare. Step, step, or hop light. Up dog is smooth, press even. Try not to let your heels splay out, it's hard. That's good. Hips go up and back, down dog. The center of your heels start to make their way towards the ground, and that down dog is what we're looking for. The hips lift high. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Arms go up. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine, step or float, your version. Up dog is smooth. Take your time so you don't jam. You don't want to jam into your low back. Shoulders drop down. That's it. Hips go up and back, down dog. One more. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Anchor. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go up. Everyone's so serious. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine, step or float, vinyasa. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Come forward, hug the right knee in, scoop it in close to you. Step the right foot forward and through. Creep the right foot a little to the right. Arms alongside the body. Come up just a little and pause. You're in a hovering lunge. Just to remind you, the palms should face down so the shoulders nicely slide down the back. Your right hip steers back and your left leg activates. So you're high on the ball of that back foot unless there's an injury or something going on. Neck is neutral. There's a softening between the shoulder blades. Start to rise, up, high lunge. So you can just go straight forward and up so you don't nail anyone. We'll keep our teeth today. We'll keep our, what's fun? What fun is that? Yeah. Soften the shoulders down the back. You may need to soften that back knee a little. Sometimes if you feel a little jammed up in the lower back, that's actually a really good modification. We don't want to dump into our lower spines. Yeah. Side ribs are long. Energize through your fingertips to your hands. Keep your neck nice and neutral and fix your eyes. Feel the weight in the standing right heel. We're holding a little longer if you hadn't noticed. Hands to the earth, pause. You may need to widen your stance a little, but all you're going to do is turn your back foot sharp and anchor it to the ground. Now, before you come up, everyone's right hip just went wild. So hug the right hip in. Activate the back leg. We're setting up for warrior one. Arms alongside the body. Same deal. I want you to stay low and hover. Hover over that front leg so you can begin to feel the steering of the right hip, the activation of your back left leg. Suggestion is turn your toes a tad more forward. Back foot, yeah. Forward and up if you can. Rise up. Warrior one, first warrior. Left ribs now have the opportunity to turn forward a little. So if the feet aren't set up correctly on the mat, everyone looks like they're in pretty good shape. It's really hard to, rearrange the pose because everything happens from the ground up. Feel, make sure you're not sinking the weight into the arch of the back foot. Your legs feel strong. Your breath feels like it's supporting you. Hands to the earth or those blocks. Plank. When you hit plank, decide what you need. It's okay to do less today, halfway to a push-up. Up dog is smooth only if it feels good. Hips go up and back, down dogs. Breathe the left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. When you lift from with integrity. Try not to fling. Come forward, hug your left knee in and pause. Step the left foot forward. Walk the left foot just a smidge to the left so your feet are about hips width distance. Left hip steers to the back wall towards my voice. Right leg nice and active. Arms alongside the body and hover, palms face down, just reminding you. You want your chest a little higher than everything else, but you want to be hovering. These look good. Neck is neutral. Drishti's focus, that's your focus on one spot. Anchor through your feet, start to come up slow. High lunge, crescent lunge. Iron it out. Maybe the hips feel like they're dragging forward. If they are, soften that back knee. There you go. Sometimes it's a subtle motion. Feel the pose. Feel your body as it arrives. Sometimes it's hard to be still in these postures. That's where the yoga practice gets challenging. Hands to those blocks or floor. Widen the stance if need be. Turn the back foot sharp on a 70-degree angle. Grip the left hip in and then come up and hover over that front left thigh. Hovering warrior one. Your back foot is secure. Your shoulders are sliding down your back. Your left hip is doing a lot of good work. Rise, warrior one. Come up nice and slow. So feeling the setup, feeling the ground securing the pose. Steer your right ribs forward. Sit a little deeper into that front thigh. Good. Hands to the floor or blocks if you choose that. Plank position. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. So it's really easy to blow through the poses, right? It's harder to slow it down. No one wants to be kind of in that slow-mo feeling. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top. Long spine. Fold. Find your first chair. Totally fine with your feet being separated a little bit if that feels better in your body. Weights in your heels, though. Energetically, your arms are moving up. There you go. Press up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. From the top, arms go up. Chair, weights in your heels. There you go. Sit a little deeper. And you want a natural curve in your low spine. Perfect. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine sets you up. Step, float, skip, or crawl to the back. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Land your right foot forward, warrior one. Good. Hands to the earth, plank. Chaturanga push-up if it's available. Up dog if you got it in you. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns, anchor to rise. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog, pull your body through. There you go. Hips go up and back, down dog. Exhale the breath out. Feel your hands press into that ground or those blocks. Yes. Arms are active. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine. Fold. Find that chair. Weight goes into your heels. We're going to start to loop it with a little bit more pep in our step here. Press up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go up. Heavy in your heels for chair. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine. Step or float, vinyasa. Peel through the up dog. You got it. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns, warrior one. Hands to the ground, chaturanga. Up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns. This was a reminder that the tickets go on sale at 12 o'clock. Yes, yes. I'm sure Ticketmaster will crash. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Yep, up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Exhale the breath. Good, you got one more. Here we go. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold, chair. All right. Sit like you mean it, guys. Yeah. There you go. Press up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go up. Heavy in your heels, chair. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine, set it up. Step or float, vinyasa. Good. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns, anchor to rise. So it's faster, but you're not flying through. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns, anchor to rise. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Halfway down, you got it. Up dog, smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. So you're gonna need your blocks. If they're not at the top, just kind of set them up so it's reachable for you. Yes. Step your right foot smack in between your hands. Don't come up. You're gonna turn your back foot into a warrior 2 foot. You're gonna place your block to the outside of your right foot. Yes, I go low when I do it this way, but you can go medium or high. Any of those options are great. So want to make sure that your feet are set in warrior 2 setting. So they're wide enough and open enough. So take a bigger step over here. There you go. And then left arm's going to peel open towards the sky. So we're taking B variation from the ground up. Yeah. So it's requiring you to kind of figure it out from the ground. Yeah. You're rolling your right thigh open. So the right leg and the right arm are connected. And you're using the block to help you out. So even on a high setting, you can fist the block. You could use 2 blocks. You bring the floor up to you. Let's go here. Yeah, why not? As long as it feels stable enough, stable enough. Yeah, your right hip grips, your right ribs turn, your left arm straight up. If it feels good in your shoulder, of course, you can bring it up and forward towards the front of the room. But that's not always the jam for everyone. You're not breathing. Consider that as a good option to live in this fullest capacity in this practice and in life. Top arm's going to pull you up, warrior 2. Take a little bit of a wider stance if you feel like it got a little tight and short. Soften the shoulders down the back. Spread even across the collarbones from fingertip to fingertip. Roll your right thigh open. Roll that right thigh open. Good. You're going to reverse the warrior. The softening of the front line. It's a gentle opener. We're going to circle to the floor, plank position. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog is going to pull you through your body. Hips are going to go up and back, down dog. Okay. The left foot's going to step in between the blocks. You're going to use the block to the outside of that left foot. Back foot turns into the warrior 2 setting, and you're going to go from the ground up into your A variation of extended side angle. So 1 block, high, low, medium, it doesn't matter. 2 blocks, set it up. I just want the floor and you to kind of work together. Grip your left hip in a lot. Take your left ribs, turn them. Yep. These look really good, guys. Keep rolling your left thigh open. And the right arm could be straight up if that's what feels good, or up and forward if you kind of want that bow and arrow feeling. Side body's going to get some action. And then re-engage the breath. Stay with it. Warrior 2, you're going to come up. So as you widen into warrior 2, sometimes the stance needs to open a little longer. That's it. Shoulders drop down the back. Your side ribs are long, and you're kind of feeling this out. Roll your left thigh open. Lengthen the tailbone as you sit down into the pose. Where are you holding the tension? Sometimes it's your brain that's holding the tension. Right. A lot of times it's the brain holding the tension. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Side body openings. Circle it to the floor, plank position. Chaturanga push-up. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. You're going to do it again. You're going to step your right foot smack in between your hands, turn your back foot sharp, use the block, a variation from the ground up. There's a reason, trust me. Okay, get the a variation from the ground up. Rip your right hip in. We have to make sure that our right foot is really forward, okay? It's not turning in, it's not turning out. You're going to use the block. You're going to carry on to half moon. We're going to stay close to the floor here. Yep. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. That's it. Roll your top hip open. Andrea, it's good. Yep. Yeah, sometimes we don't get as open as we want in the motion of those hips, but the standing leg is really straight and supporting, so it's good. Anything you want to add here? You got a few more breaths. You got it. And if you fuddle a little, it's okay. So listen, you're going to step lightly back, extended side angle A. So carry the block right back to the outside of the foot. You're staying close to the floor. You got it. So it's requiring a lot of kind of slow muscle movement. Can't go too fast in a practice like this. You really want to catch the muscles working. Top arm's going to pull you up, warrior two. Good. Widen the stance if it got too small, which is normal. Sit deep. Perfect. Soften the shoulders down the back. Roll that right thigh open. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Circle it to the floor, plank position. Lower halfway to a push-up. Peel through the up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the left foot forward, stay close to the floor. A variation, extended side angle from the ground up. So set up your block to the outside of the foot. Yeah, each time you get into it, you may find that you can, repeat, maybe go a little deeper, maybe you have to back off a little. So what's important here is that the left foot stays forward, the hip stays gripping in. From here, you're going to look down and step up into Ardha. So you're just going to carry right on. Right hand can come to hip to help with balance. Step right up. That's it. Good job. Anything you want to add here, you can add it. Or just work on the basics. Nice work. Couple more. Okay, if you added anything in, just regular Ardha. Look down, step back, a variation, extended side angle. Do it slow. Take that block to the outside of the foot, right arm up. Good job. Warrior two, come on up. Reverse the warrior. Circle it to the floor, vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Downward facing dog, we press back. One more time. I know it's exciting. Right foot forward, extended side angle A. So each time you go in, we're holding less and less time because we're building for the next posture. Right. And wait for you all to get there. So take your sweet ass time. There you go. Half moon, step up. You got it. Good work. Right foot stays forward, right hip does good work, gripping in. Extended side angle A, step right back into it. Move the block with you. Controlled movement. Warrior 2, come on up. Reverse the warrior. So this is the meditation when you have to do things over and over again. Yep. Straighten the right leg on track. Triangle pose. That's it. Use the same block. It feels good to straighten that leg. With both feet on the ground. That's it. There's a little lean back action, but you shouldn't feel it in the lower back at all. If your hand's on your shin, that's fine. Just feel like you're pulling your pants or your like skin up your leg so you can kind of get a hook and a lift. Crown of the head is moving forward. Side ribs are long. Feet are anchored to the mat. In the moments you get to be still, it's a gift. Try to focus outward. Circle it to the floor, plank position. Chaturanga push-ups. Up dog. I absolutely love her. I think she's amazing. Hips go up and back down dog. I've listened to her on repeat. Olivia Dean, mom, if you can't hear. Left foot forward, extended side angle. So you got it, Mick. It feels good because you keep going, but it's like a repetitive way. Your body accepts it. We hope. Acceptance is a gift. Half moon, step up. You have to get out of your own way. Half moon. Nice. Good work, Sarah. Extended side angle A. Do it slow. Step back with control. Move the block with you. That's it. Warrior 2, come on up. Widen the stance a little. Reverse the warrior. Excellent. Straighten the left leg on track. Triangle pose. There's a lift and a hook. That's it. Use the block if it's there, or slide your hand to the front of your shin. She's got a great voice and she's collaborated with a lot of people. Yeah. 3 more breaths. Looks good, Jackie. Good. Circle to the floor plank. If you want to use a block underneath your right hand for side plank, place your right hand firm on the block and roll into Vashisthasana, side plank, with your hand on the block. I find it gets you out of your shoulder a little bit. You could still stagger the feet. You can still modify with the knee down. Same pose. It's great, Amanda. Just watch the left hip because it's peeling open. There you go. Keep steering it towards Danielle. Good adjustment. Yes. Nice. Helen looks really good. Alignments there. Awesome. Plank. Use the other block or move it over. Left palm goes flat on that block. I like it a smidgen in front of the shoulder and then roll. Side plank Vashisthasana with your hand on the block if that's available. A little micro bending your elbow. Stack the feet, stagger the feet, drop the bottom knee. Any of the jazz that works for you. Nice, Rachel. Plank. Chaturanga slow. Up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Exhale the breath. Hold here. Wow. A little bit of suffering. Yes, a little bit of suffering happening. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Warrior 1. You got this. You've done harder stuff. Great. Anywhere you want your arms, you're going to peel forward, warrior 3. The blocks are there if you need a little lift. Use both blocks. Yes. Arms could be alongside the body. Hands could be in prayer. What you're looking for is neutral. Lift from your inner left thigh. Yeah, soften behind that standing right knee just a tad. It's going to be helpful. Hands to prayer if they're not already there. Left hand to the floor or a block is highly recommended. Place it up high. Right hand to the flat part of your back. Revolved Ardha. Yeah, so right hand can stay on the flat part of your back because it's going to give you feedback. It's going to tell you where your body is in space. Lift from your inner left thigh. Look sideways, look up. Try not to look back. We have the nature to round. That's it. These look awesome. Crown of the head is moving forward. Nice, Danielle. Danielle's. Yes, we'll add an S. You got it, Nicole. Lift from that inner thigh. Try not to twist so much through your ribs, through your neck. There you go. Awesome. Right hand down, feet together, top of mat. Thank God. Long spine. Folds. Find your chair. Weight goes into your heels. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. You know it's coming. Inhale the breath. Hook and twist towards the right. Yeah. Not so worried about how deep you're twisting, but more so how you align. So don't worry if you're not twisting deep. Just keep the weight back in your heels. Yeah, it's okay. It's what I'm here for. How would you know? You would never know what you look like from behind because your eyes are forward. Chair, pull it around. Chair. Listen carefully. You're going to press to stand up and you're going to cross your right ankle over the top of that left thigh. And we're going to go right into ankle to knee because we've done all this hip stuff and it would be a shame not to maximize. The arms go up. Your weight's in that standing left heel. Just make sure you're on your left leg so we can kind of sequence this all together. Yeah, good. Start to lean forward and use those same blocks to help and encourage the hip opening. Now, if you can flex your right foot strong around the outside of that left tricep, that's going to give you that ledge. You're going to keep sitting your weight back into your standing left heel. Nice job. Now, last little bit, I want you to come up onto your fingertips and create a little bit more of an up dog with your chest rather than just dumping down. Good. Weight's going to stay in that standing left heel. You're going to start to come up nice and slow. As you arrive up, arms go up towards the sky. Left knee travels forward. So you're at a 90-degree angle and you're on your left leg. Right leg travels back, warrior one, and pause. Warrior one, left side. Take a beat. Feel. Warrior one, left side. Anywhere you want your arms, you're going to tip forward, warrior three. Use the blocks if you feel a little too much burning action in your hip until it's going to recover. It's like running downhill. You recover on the down. Always a good idea to soften behind that standing left knee. Tip the torso forward, but lift the heart a little higher. Hands to prayer if they're not already there. Right hand to that block. I like it up high in this option. Left hand on the flat part of your back. Look sideways. Try not to twist through your neck. You're twisting through your ribs. So if you can only look a little, you just look a little. Twisting triangle is the modification. It's not really a modification when you think about it, because twisting triangle is a pretty challenging pose. But if this doesn't work, that's where you go. Natalie, wrong leg though. Switch legs. You're back in biz. We always have one. At least. You got this. 2 more breaths. Left hand down, feet together, top of mat. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Weights in your heels, chair. Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale, hook and twist towards the mirrored walls, towards the left. Even if you're not twisting, you can just stay in the seat. Spine stays nice and long. That's it. Never breathless. Energizing with every inhale and every exhale so you can twist a little deeper. Keep the weight in those heels. Chair, pull it around. Weight stays in your heels. Arms stay moving up. You're going to press to stand up on your right leg. Cross the left ankle over the top of that right thigh and continue to sit ankle to knee on your standing right leg. So the left leg is making the figure four. That's it. Sit as much as you can before you hinge. Bring the hands down to the floor or blocks. You got it. Flex the left foot around the outside of that right tricep, and that's going to give you, yeah. So you have to bend more here, bend more. So this foot creates more of a figure four. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. And then a little bit more of an up dog, so you're not dumping down. Yeah. Get out of the way. You should feel a lot. Breathe. Come to your fingertips, standing on your right leg, come up nice and slow. Arms are going to go up towards the sky. Left leg's going to drag forward to a 90-degree angle. Flex the left foot. And then you'll take a giant step back into a crescent lunge this time. If the feet are all over the place, take a second to rearrange. You're high on the ball of that back foot. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Lean way out, hook the elbow and twist. If the stance is too short, it is really hard to twist in this pose. So widen the stance or modify with your left knee down. Easy twist is also a nice option. Right hip grips in, spine is long. Look sideways, try not to look back. Look up, yeah. Hands to the earth, plank position. Halfway down, chaturanga. Peel yourself through a smooth transition of an up dog. You guys are rocking it. Hips go up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Rise. You're using your time well. Yeah, that's how I see it. Drag your hands to prayer. Lean way out. Hook the elbow and twist. Once again, I'll remind you, if the stance is too short, it's really hard to twist. So, yeah. Drop the back knee if you need to modify, or easy twist is a great option. Your left hip zips up. Yeah, there's a little lean back with the crown of the head. Looks great. Two more. Chrissy, looks good. Different transition. Hands to frame your front foot. Pause. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot, okay? Yep. Straighten your left leg on track, staying low. Pivot your left toes towards the feel good, do good. That's the outside door. Pick up your feet, widen your stance for a wide position straddle. This is the one I'll never forget. Dande mana bikatsapada paschimottanasana. Your feet are forward. Yep. I don't know what I made my kids for dinner last night, but I remember that. Yes. So bizarre. So hands could be directly on the ground. And there's a lot of different variations for this pose. You can grab your big toes. You can catch the sides of the feet. You can walk your hands through. You can clasp behind the back. Anything you're doing in this variation, your head is below your heart, so it's an inversion. Yeah. It's tight in here. If you know you've mastered a headstand or, a tripod headstand here, you're welcome to give it a go. But if you're like on the fence about it, maybe just stay with this. That's it. Nice, Jess. Good work. Keep your weight, Nicole, a little bit more far forward. There you go. Just to get out of that insertion point of the hamstring. If you went up, you take your time to come out. Everybody else is going to come to the fingertips, long spine. Yep. You're going to creep your hands around. So your left foot turns forward. You're going to walk to the front skinny edge of the mat, the right heel back, and the left foot forward. You're going to low lunge. Hands to the earth, chaturanga push up. Just go right for it. You're halfway there. Peel yourself through an up dog. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. Good. Drop down onto your forearms. Drop down onto your forearms. You're going to take a dolphin real quick. Dolphin pose. Yep, you can use the blocks. It's great. Your forearms could rest on the blocks. Your hands would hang off the blocks and your hands would be clasped. Walk your feet in a little closer. Yeah. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged dolphin pose. That's it. Lower the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Lower the left foot. Keep your forearms down. Walk out to a forearm plank. Forearm plank with your forearms on the ground or those blocks. There's a spreading of the collarbone. Yep. If you need to modify, your knees can drop. It's not a problem. Lengthen that tailbone. Forearm plank here. Float the right foot an inch from the ground. Just an inch. Some of you went 20 inches. Just an inch. Yeah. Lower the right foot. Lift the left foot an inch. Just an inch. Lower the left foot. You got this, guys. Rock your weight all the way forward. There you go. Rock your weight all the way back. You're still in a forearm plank. Rock your weight all the way forward. Rock your weight all the way back. Find neutral. Drop your knees down. Child's pose, how we started. Arms or hands are on blocks. Child's pose. So imagine like if you have one of those big Swiss balls, it's the same ab rock. It's just you're doing it without that. All right, hang with me, guys. Here we go. Press up back into down dog. We're gonna feed the right knee forward for half pigeon. It's good news. John, you can flip to your back. There you go. All those that go onto their backs can flip over now. There we go. Stay connected. Allow yourself to just detach. Just be in the hip opener. Switch. Wherever you are, just switch. Yep. You're on your back to switch legs. Everybody else go through a down dog or tabletop to feed the left leg forward, half pigeon. Good. Whatever you're feeling today, right? Today is its own experience. Try not to judge it, analyze it, just kind of go with it. If it's closing the eyes is available, definitely recommend. Close your eyes and just feel. Connect to your breath and just let every exhale breath ride you in a little deeper. Good. You're going to come up nice and slow. If you're in a regular half pigeon, swing your right leg forward. If you're on your backs, you're just going to flop your legs around. Grab your 2 blocks, guys. Set them up like they've been set the whole practice. Just a little bit, tiny bit forward from your alignment of knees directly over your ankles. I want your heels like a little tiny further out underneath your knees. Yep. Now, your feet can be flat on these blocks, or you can dig your heels into the blocks and fan your toes. Play around with how you get better quadricep and glute engagement. The arms are going to go straight up towards the sky like you're holding a tray for someone. You're going to dig either your flat feet or your heels into those blocks, and on the exhale breath, lift your hips straight up. There you go. Good. So when you do it this way, you're going to feel a lot less in your low back, which is what we're trying to accomplish, right? More through your glutes, driving into those blocks. Great. Exhale the breath, let it all go. Let the hands drop for a second. Reset. Here we go. Inhale the breath, arms go up. Exhale the breath, lift up again, just like that. Now you're going to lift your right leg up just to a 90-degree angle. So it's going to be bent to a 90-degree angle. Your foot is flexed towards the front mirror. There you go. And now you're engaging your left glute dramatically. You're going to keep the lift, lower the right heel back down onto the block, keep the lift, and lift the left leg up. So these are heel marches and a bridge. That's it. You're going to lower the left heel. You're going to lift your hips and lift the right leg again. We're going to do it again. Lower the right heel, dig it down, and then lift the left leg up. Lower the left leg down, lift both hips, but not both legs, because that's impossible. And then exhale the breath, lower down. Let it all go. Take a breath in, take a breath out. The third set will be either flipping your palms or clasping your hands underneath your lower back. So if you're going to go into a full wheel, you'll flip your palms, bring your chin to your chest, and you'll lift straight up. Use the same blocks. If you're not into full wheel, you'll lift your hips and slide your hands underneath your low back and clasp your hands for more of a traditional bridge pose. Okay, give it a whirl. Nice. The blocks elevate the feet forward, the thigh bones forward. Awesome. Exhale the breath, start to come down with control. Nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. When you hit the ground, hug your knees towards your chest. Give them a big squeeze in. Extend your left leg straight out. The leg can be resting on the block. If the block is there, that's actually how I do it. And the right knee hugs in. The right hand's going to come to the outside of the right foot for a half happy baby. So when the leg is resting on the block, it's actually going to help you elevate that leg more. Flex your left toes as you take a half happy baby. Yeah. Good. Extend your right leg forward. Hug your left knee and give it a good little squeeze. Take your hand to the outside of the left foot. Half happy baby. You can flex your right toes a little more. If it's resting on that block, that's actually helpful. Keep the left leg where it is. Drag your right leg up. Full happy baby. Hug your knees in. Drop them over to the right together. So they're together and lined up and they're in line with your hips. You may need to manipulate your neighbor a little. Yeah. Come up to center, drop both knees over towards the left. You have to move your hips a little to the right in order to capture that. Yeah. Good. Come up to center, drag your knees in, And give yourself like a cannonball, your knees into your eyeballs type situation. So you're kind of balling yourself up. Okay. You're going to reach your arms alongside your body, hovering the shoulder blades. The neck stays neutral. You're going to extend your legs forward and your arms back and hover everything across the mat to your discretion. Legs can stay up a little higher for the low back. Yeah. Lower back spreads. Lower belly engages. Exhale the breath, drop down. Shavasana, complete rest. That was an awesome class, guys. Complete rest right now. I'd use those blocks, so shove them a little bit more underneath the thigh knee area to give yourself a little bit of a reprieve. If you have a little something you can put over your eyes, do that. Allow yourself the next 2 minutes. It's a gift. Take a deep breath in. Take a full exhale breath out. Arms reach up over the top of the head. If you're ready to re-enter the world, a lot of us don't have a choice, but you can take an extra moment or two. Hug your knees to your chest. Give them a big squeeze. And with the eyes closed, if you can, rock yourself up. You can just arrive in literally facing any direction. It doesn't matter. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Feel the effects this practice has. This practice is not about being perfect. This practice is about patience. Thank yourselves for that gift. Bow your head, have some gratitude. It is the best attitude. Lift the head, open the eyes. Namaste. Go out there, have a great afternoon. I don't know, it doesn't feel like Friday, but have a good weekend. And I'm here Monday and Tuesday next week. We have a couple new classes on the schedule. I'm started a lunchtime class. There's an early morning class on Mondays. Hallie's got a 12 o'clock after this.